So a hotel management agreement is a contract over a period of over a term agreed. So the conditions of that contract assign ownership and responsibility, if you like, of the hotel team to the brand, and that brand will then operate that hotel to the best of their standards, obviously, and the owner has fully allocated the responsibility to the brand to manage their asset for them over a fixed term on certain conditions. The franchise agreement is one where the owner would retain the responsibility on their hotel and have a license agreement with a brand over a certain period of time. And then a third-party agreement is where the owner will assign the responsibility to operate the hotel to a third party. They will look at a brand to get a franchise agreement, and the real difference between a third-party operator is that the third-party operator would be aligned more so with the owner's strategy, and the owner's strategy, whether it be, they want to hold the hotel for a very long duration, they want to sell the hotel after 5 years, the third-party operator would typically align with the strategy of the owner. And the secret there is really to make sure you have a third-party operator who knows how to operate the brands. Yeah, no, that's a great question. We come up against those questions every day. So in that decision-making process, I would advise that hotel owner to invite the brands in, invite third-party operators in, and really understand what their skill set is in that particular area or in that particular hotel category, whether it's luxury, whether it's boutique. And then I would understand, how that operator is going to bring the benefits of premium in terms of, technology for getting the best room rate in the area every day, how they would then recruit the best staff, and typically an operator that has scale and has a great reputation in the market is going to attract great talent, and so that would be something that you would evaluate. And then another thing which is important is, depending on the size of your hotel, what administrative functions you would require to run your hotel, i.e., human resources, finance, revenue management, etc. And then look at, the cost of that. And when you go to someone like a third party, that cost is often taken away from the hotel and done centrally with very highly qualified HR managers, accountants, etc. So you get a greater, quality of individual for less money. So it's quite a compelling argument. And then you would look at procurement, and if you've got a company with scale, they're likely to have the best procurement deals, the best energy deals, utility deals, food, managing food inflation, which is so important today. And those are the benefits that you need to kind of weigh up, because you've got to pay a fee for that, but you need to weigh that up. So I think, in my experience, there's a place for everyone. The owner-operator, there's a place for the brand, there's a place for the franchise and the third-party operator, but it really depends on location, the size of your hotel, who are your competitors, how are you going to be performing in that market. And so all this needs to be, thoroughly kind of studied so that you can come out with an educated way forward. Yeah, that's, we're really excited about the way the market is right now. That, there's a lot of, obviously there's a lot of new markets like Spain in the last few years, which has been very active. And so we aligned, one of the key target countries for us is Iberia. We actually employed 2 developers, business development people in Spain, So our pipeline for deals in Spain of projects has never been as strong as it is now as a result. The German DACH region is very important for us because of the scale, the size. So that's an area we're looking at. And we're also looking at further to the east of Europe, the Georgia, Armenia kind of countries, where quite frankly there's great opportunity. There is, the skill set in terms of management is slightly less. So those are really those markets. And then there's obviously opportunistic markets, that we would look at depending on the opportunity. And of course, right now, we have a big focus in the UK. We have a big focus in the Benelux area where we operate, over a dozen hotels there. But certainly, Iberia, Germany are our key kind of strategic markets that we are very active in right now.